before the abortion, of course. And I gotta start from the beginning. Man, I hate when this guy tells that story, man, because you know I was living this is before I got the good job at Secor. I was working over the Kentucky Fried Chicken over there on 60, and I was living with my girlfriend and our 3 kids, and man, I was just busting my ass. You know, I was trying to get laid still. I was only like 22. You know. You know, going to the club still, just fucking around, man, driving a Civic, looking like a punk, you know what I'm saying, but, and I was living in a shitty apartment, you know, and then, you know, man, I was in a fucking Walmart, right, and, I was with the girl, I was with the kid, you know, it's like 12 o'clock in the morning, like, just walking around, like, middle of the night, like, what's this guy doing? Like, is he gonna rob us? Like, and my girlfriend was white. It was a disaster, man. And, so we walked in, and, we getting, like, diapers or something, like, you know, fucking baby food, you know, 12-pack for me, you know, like, it's just shopping, you know. And, so, we pull up, and I gotta pay in, like, you know, half food stamps, half credit, half debit, like, so she has to call the, you know,
half credit, half debit. This fucker.
We're not even done yet. We're only like halfway through it too. Like, the story is so long. You know, so she has to call the manager over, right? And I'm kind of embarrassed. I'm like, man, you know, this is a low point in my life. Like, you know, this is it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I pack all the kids and stuff, and like, and the wife, she's weighing like 200 at that point. So, like, needless to say, we weren't fucking. And, and we pack all in this Civic, and I'm just thinking, man, like, if we have another fucking kid, you know, I will not be able to, I'll have to get a bigger car, and it's probably going to have to be like a van, but it's probably going to have to be like one of them shitty vans, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would drive a minivan, you know what I'm saying? I would drive, like, a Dodge minivan, right? I think I'd look good in a Dodge minivan, you know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, at that point in my life, I knew I wouldn't be able to afford, like, anything but, like, a 96 Plymouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, or, like, an Astro van. Like, I would be literally driving to work at KFC in an Astro van. Like, no, like, if this was a low point, man, like, that's a low point. And that's the night she told me she was pregnant. And I was like, man, we gotta get an abortion or like, fuck you or something. Like, or I'm probably gonna have to kill you. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
fuck you or something.
I'm sorry.
What does this have to do with Avatar?
Calm down. So when we were in the Walmart, when we were in the Walmart, right, and I was having to pay with, you know, food stamps, half credit, half debit, I stopped off in the movie section, right, with like the kids and the wife, and I'm trying to, you know, nigga couldn't afford to go to see Avatar in 3D in the movies, yo, but I really wanted to see Avatar, right? So I walked over, and I was just going to try to get, like, Avatar in 3D on Blu-ray, right? And I walk up, and I'm like, man, you got Avatar in 3D on Blu-ray, and if so, how much does it cost? You know, because I'm trying to use that Blu-ray, you know, that I got. I didn't steal it. Like, you know, so the kids and, like, the wife are standing, man, and I'm just like, yo, can I get that Avatar? And he's like, man, I don't know what you heard, but they don't put Avatar in 3D on Blu-ray. You gotta buy the 3D TV. I'm like, what? How much does that cost? You know, thinking I can afford it, right? And he's like, yo, it starts at like $4K. And I'm like, yo, I drove up here in a Civic, man, with these kids and my wife in the car. You think I can afford a $4,000 television? Man, what the fuck, man? Trying to tell me that, you know, they can do like a layaway plan or something like that. I'm like, man, how long your layaway plan last for, man? Like, how long? Like,
take half credit, half debit.
Yeah. Like, can I pay in food stamps, man? Like, you know what I mean? Yo, we can maybe for like $50 in the bag, we can work something out. Like, I can pay for food stamps or something. Like, you know, because I got a bunch saved up. Like, those don't roll over. Like, sorry. Like, they only last a month. Like, we can't. I would, but we can't, you know. And I'm just like, yo, maybe you can like half food stamps. You know, trying to work something out. Like, yo, you need food stamps, homie? Like, brother, trying to pound it out with like the Walmart guy. Like, yo, brother, like, you know, he's white and stuff. I'm like, yo, man, like, hook a nigga up, yo, like, pound it. Yeah. So, anyway, so. That was another low point, but it got lower when I paid with food stamps after they would have credit, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, about 6 months later, I got that job at Sequel, man, and I started making about, you know, like $35K a year. Got a divorce from the bitch. Gave her the kids, you know what I'm saying? I moved up here to Englewood. Got myself a little one-bedroom, you know, bungalow type house. And, yeah, I've been going up to these bars and these clubs, man, and these white bitches just been fucking me like crazy, dog. Like, man, nigga got a job? Nigga got kids with another bitch? Like, yo, I don't care. Nigga's house broken. You know what I'm saying? They've been fucking me like crazy, dog. Yo, cool thing is, too, now I can afford condoms. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to bargain with them for food stamps or something like that. You know, so I ain't getting any bitches pregnant no more. I'm living here in Englewood. Got a nice, you know, got a nice van now. Driving around in a van still, but it's like a nice, like 2010, like Dodge minivan, electronic sliding doors and shit. I look pimp as fuck, yo.
Look at this nigga.
And I'm just driving around with like responsibilities and shit, looking like a good father. I see my kids like once a week. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a fuck. Their mom's living across town, like, in a dump with her fucking baby daddy now. She's got like 6 kids. Mine are over there too. I'm not giving 2 fucks about them. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here getting drunk with you guys in the neighborhood. You know, you guys are white. I'm black. Like, you guys are chilling. Like, and you're probably thinking, man, yo, homie, like, yo, we didn't realize, like, how, like, you came from the streets, man? Yo, I've been living in the suburbs all my life. Like, I'm a young, white guy, but, like, I went to college and stuff. But you, man, you're just living out in the hood, but, like, you're living out in our neighborhood, and you're cool, man, because you came from the streets, but, like, now you're white, basically, like, even though you're black.
And that was the story about how Chad tried to watch Avatar on 3D. 8 minutes and 45 seconds.